mean, it was just horrible. It was so scary. Thankfully, we were all safe. But around that second time, whenever the shots went off, the shooter was right outside of the building.
Aaron tells me that you were out celebrating a friend's birthday.
It was
Saturday
my birthday,
night.
yeah.
Oh, it was your birthday? Okay,
Yeah.
happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Sort of just first start by telling me, I guess, what bar you were at and how the night was going before.
Yeah, so me and two of my friends, we were at Marfa Lights in Austin on West 6th Street, directly across from Greenlight, and we got there around 1 a.m. in the morning, and the night was good. The night was fun. There was good energy, and we were just enjoying the rest of the hour that we had before the bars were closing.
Yeah. And so when did you sort of realize that something was wrong?
So whenever the bar closed at 2 a.m., my friends and I, we began to walk outside, and we began to walk outside. I think it was around like 2:03 exactly. We got onto the corner of the street, just waiting to order an Uber, and by that time we heard gunshots. I think about like 6 rounds went off directly on the street of where Greenlight was, since it's like a corner bar. And after that, we just knew something was wrong for sure.
In that moment, so you said you were outside of the bar, right?
Yes.
So tell me what else you heard besides the gunshots. What was your reaction?
Our first reaction was to run to like the safest area. My friend Susie Gutierrez was directly in front of me, and I had 2 friends who came into town from San Antonio to celebrate my birthday that weekend, Susie Gutierrez and Isabella Pavetto. And Susie was right in front of me, and whenever we heard the gunshots go off, we just ducked down and just, I don't know, I guess we just went into fight or flight mode. So Susie began to run towards the gunshots, like directly on that street, because I guess we were just scared, just didn't really know where to go. We tried to find this little opening in between the 2 bars, Marfa Lights and Greenlight. When we figured out it was a dead end, we just decided to run like directly back into Marfa Lights before things got worse.
So did they unlock the doors and let you guys back in, or were the doors already open?
The doors were open, but by the time that we were running back, it was only a few steps away. The bouncer was getting ready to close the doors. So I just locked eyes with him, and he saw me and my 2 friends behind us, and I grabbed the door and we just ran inside.
Yeah, that is so scary. I'm so sorry. What happened once you guys were inside? Were you with other people? What was sort of going on in there?
In Marfa Lights, there was about 200 to 300 people who took cover in there at least. It's a very, very small bar, super, super small. I don't think I've ever seen that many people in one sitting in that bar before. So it was really incredible, like just being able to fit that many people inside of there all at once. But as soon as we got in there, we were just getting trampled over people. I think my friends mentioned that we had fallen whenever we had first gotten in there, just because the crowd was just so huge and everyone was panicking so much. After that, we got inside. I got my 2 friends and I behind like a little barricaded cement wall that's in Marfa Lights, just to be sure this was even before the next set of gunshots went off. I just wanted to be sure that we weren't anywhere near the door, and yeah.
So then you were still inside when that second round went off, right?
Yeah.
What was the crowd's reaction when more gunshots went off?
When those second rounds went off, everyone just dropped to the floor, and it was just like we were like packs of sardines in there. I mean, everyone was just laying down, like trying to get as close to the ground as we could as possible. And it felt like for forever almost. I mean, it was just horrible. It was so scary. Thankfully, we were all safe. But around that second time, whenever the shots went off, the shooter was right outside of the building.
That is so scary.
Yeah.
And then When did you guys know that it was safe to come out?
After that second round of shots went off, I think everyone stayed in the building at least for another 6 minutes. There were people jumping over the bar, trying to get out of the second exit that's behind the bar area. I didn't feel safe to leave for like another 10 minutes. There was another bar right across from Martha Lights that had an opening to get in, but it was just completely windows.
Yeah.
So we stayed there for about 10 minutes,
Okay.
and then after that we left.
Yeah. Now you said that the gunman was right outside at one point. How do you know he was right outside? Were you guys able to see him?
We were not able to see him, no. I saw later on from videos, and just hearing the gunshots so loudly, I knew he was right there.
Yeah. Maybe the next day, or as the news was breaking that this was indeed a mass shooting, what was going through your head? I mean, you were right there.
Yeah, I think for me and my friends, us personally, I think we were really, really, really happy and just feeling overall blessed to be alive and to have come out of that situation safely and with no injuries or harm done to us. I think we were just feeling really grateful in that moment to have sought cover, especially in that moment, because we had run outside like just before things got really bad, and if there was no way that we would have taken cover, I think we wouldn't have been here right now.
Yeah, in the most recent press conference today, APD Police Chief Lisa Davis did say that most of the people that got shot were outside on the street.
Yes, yeah.
So when you hear that, what goes through your mind? I mean,
it's heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking. I mean, my heart goes out to all of the people who have been affected by this shooting and the people who lost their lives. I mean, it's horrible. It's a devastation. You don't expect these things to happen to, the college students or the tourists who want to have a good time in like Austin. It's just something unimaginable.
Yeah. How are you and your friends doing mentally?
I am seeking like mental resources right now through UT, and that's been really helping me a lot. We really have a great counseling program here that UT Austin offers. As for my friends, they're doing well. They're spending a lot of time with family and friends back home and just trying to keep the days going by like as much as possible.
Yeah. Have you been back down to 6th Street?
No, I haven't, no. I don't really think right now, emotionally, I can really go back to where so much emotional stress has caused me in this past weekend. I honestly, I'm not sure when I'd be able to go back. I think now it just doesn't hold the same place in my heart, as like a place to go whenever you are just trying to have a good weekend. I think that has been ruined for me, honestly. Yeah,
I'm so sorry that happened. On your birthday it was that?
My birthday was on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were doing
after.
like a birthday weekend thing.
I'm so sorry. Thank you for speaking with us and sharing your story. Is there anything else you want to add about that night or the after effects of it?
I do want to give a shout out to the people who have passed away.
Absolutely.
I just want to pay my respects to the people who have lost their lives this weekend, and to the others who are in critical condition still to this day, and all of the other lives who've been affected during this tragedy. Ryder Harrington, Savitha Shawn, and George Peterson.
Did you know Savitha?
No, didn't.
But still, she went to the same university as you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm glad it sounds like you have a strong support system.
Yes.
And Shows just how resilient the UT community is coming together. and
Yes,
all
yes.
that.
for
Did you go
sure.
to the candlelight vigil last night?
I didn't know.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
I'm
worries.
trying to take every day, day by day, and just, I'm keeping everyone who's been affected in my heart, and I'm just trying the best I can to just be in the present moment.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.